if a channel that I have subscribed to is using AI thumbnails, I tend to unsubscribe to that channel. And I will suggest that you do the same. Now, there is a reason why I'm saying this. It's not that I don't like AI. And I will also, in this walk and talk video here, give some advice. I know nobody asked for my advice, but I'll share some advice anyway to the YouTubers using AI thumbnails. Now, those AI thumbnails are spreading like a disease on YouTube now. And I believe that it's because YouTube introduced something called Ask Studio, where you can ask the AI about the analytics on your channel and so on. And they will also give you a thumbnail for your video. So I suppose that's the thumbnail they are using, or maybe they are using, I don't know, ChatGPT or something like that. I would not know because I've never used ChatGPT, but those thumbnails, at least those that I can recognize, they look slightly cartoonish, and they have this almost like this movie poster letters on there. So it's those are easy to recognize. Now, first of all, there is a moral reason why you should not use those. And that reason is that there is no AI. There is no artificial intelligence. It's not intelligent, okay? These models are just using other people's stuff, and they're mixing it up, okay? Based on your prompts, they're just mixing up other people's stuff, okay? So all those thumbnails, they are made using illustrations and photos and so on scraped off of the internet. And nobody paid those artists and photographers. Nobody. I know this well because they've done the same with text. I'm a novelist by profession, and some of my novels are on that very long list of novels that have been used to so-called train the AI models. Yeah, and nobody asked me. I didn't get any compensation for that. They just stole them. So anyone who can think for themselves should understand that if you're a moral person, you should not use AI. What's it called? Regenerative AI, I think it's called. Now, because I'm not saying that AI is always bad, I think AI has its place in research, handling large amounts of information and so on. So AI has its place. But when you use AI, well, into creative space, that's obviously not something a moral person would do. So a lot of people out there will disagree with my statement here, and my statement being that I unsubscribe to channels that are using AI thumbnails. I will say there are a couple of exceptions, channels that I've been following for years. I'm kind of saddened by the fact that they are now using AI thumbnails. Please don't do that, you know. But apart from those, I do unsubscribe. And I also choose, you know, you can choose on YouTube, if you see an AI thumbnail, you can choose don't show this channel, something like that. So that's how I do it. And you might consider doing the same, or leaving a kind comment in the comment section on that video. You know, please don't use AI thumbnails. Or maybe you just don't care. But what I have found is that people who actually create, they do care. writers, authors, photographers, painters, they do care about this. And more people are hating AI, as we should, especially young people. Gen Z, I think I saw a poll where only 18% of Gen Z think that AI has a positive contribution in society. Okay, the reason why I'm not walking up the field here is that I discovered that there are snails on the ground, and I don't want to step on the snails. Yeah. Now, I've been on YouTube for about 10 years. I have 4 channels, at the moment, 3 active channels. The largest one has nearly 780,000 subscribers. So, not to blow my own trumpet here, but if you want some advice, maybe you want to get that advice from someone who has actually built up channels to, of a considerable size. And my advice when it comes to these AI thumbnails is that if you're a YouTuber, you should not use them. And the reason is that in the near future, people will not like you for doing that. They will not like your channel when they see that you have AI thumbnails. Why? Because AI will become a lot more hated in the future. We're only seeing the beginning of this. And I could go on and on about how AI will be used basically to keep the masses of people, down by a certain elite. Because I'm pretty sure that's where we are heading. And using AI will kind of make you look like you're in support of those people, those elites, right? There is nothing more what's the word? Ironic, I guess, than someone in the prepper community or something like that, or someone speaking up and criticizing the system, but using an AI thumbnail. And if that's you, sorry, I get that it's convenient, but my advice is, maybe don't do that, because, as I said, people hating AI, we're only seeing the beginning of that. So that's my advice. If you want to grow on YouTube, don't use AI thumbnails. There is a place for AI on YouTube, using understanding the analytics, the comments, and so on. So you could look into that, but again, don't use AI thumbnails. And if you've been paying attention, you should absolutely not use AI in your videos. And those videos will be demonetized very soon if they haven't been demonetized already, according to YouTube, which is good. They're doing something right, at least. So yeah, that's my opinion. And you might agree or disagree. I think that this video is a video that will be that will get a large amount of thumbs down. I think so, yeah. Why are people saying that YouTube removed the thumbs down option? Well, they did not remove it. It's there. It's just not, the numbers are not public, but I can see them. So my guess is that this video will get maybe 96%, 95% maybe positive versus negative. So that's just a guess. It will be interesting to see, So click that thumbs up or thumbs down here if you would like to, or leave a comment. Even better if you leave a comment. But my thinking here is like, this is a video that will age well, like wine, not like milk. Because a year from now, people will look back and they will, you know, the general attitude will be that those AI thumbnails suck. Excuse my language. That will be the general attitude. It is an attitude that many have now. You know, I'm not alone about this. But yeah, so this video will probably age well. Yeah, but okay. Let me know what you think in the comments, and yeah, like and subscribe or unlike, whatever you want. And I'll see you in the next one.